Hey guys, so finally back. I feel like a lot of people thought that my YouTube career was gonna be me doing tutorials and reviews and get ready with me's and things like that. But it never stuck. Like me, I filmed videos too sometimes that I never got around to editing, and I feel like there are many reasons for that. I feel like one, I wasn't comfortable in front of the camera. I think even this is like pretty scary. Like, oh, you should just did makeup because it's post a tutorial, whatever. And here I am, like, gonna expose myself and my life and a lot of personal things. But I feel more comfortable talking like this and talking about my mental health and mental illness. I feel like I'm about to start crying already. And I never felt like that when it came to makeup. And even in my career as a makeup artist and influencer, whatever you want to call me, I don't really call myself that. I'm just a regular person. And I feel like you know that once you meet me. And even just following me, like it's just not who I am. But anyways, I always try to be real and raw and not make people feel bad about themselves, and help people feel or just be kind of like relatable. I feel like I was always posting raw photos, like, yeah, my pores are big today, whatever, like, yeah, I have texture on my skin, yeah, I have this, yeah, I have that, whatever. Like, that was just who I was, or who I am still when I post makeup, and especially then when that was all I was posting. I did get a lot of crap for, oh, her skin is so gross, da da da, or like even just, they didn't like my looks, but whatever. And I don't know, I just felt like me doing makeup on YouTube was, I never saw myself like, oh wow, like my goal is to have like all these subscribers and do these unboxing things and whatever. Like, that was never something that felt right to me. It felt like a job, and my job doesn't feel like a job because I love it. So I felt like if I'm gonna do YouTube, it has to be more meaningful for me and people that are watching. I know I'm not saying that other things that you watch are not meaningful and don't help you get through whatever it is that you're going through and aren't an escape or whatever. I just felt like for me, like if I was going to put myself out there, it was going to be to help other people. And I've always felt that way, even like in my career and growing up as a kid. Like, I always volunteered, I did fundraisers, I always just try to help and like whatever. I'm talking too much. And this just feels like me. Like, this is just something that it's hard to talk about for sure. Like, I'm already getting kind of emotional. But I feel like it's so necessary. Like, I just feel like this is something that I need to do for me and anybody out there that is going through the same thing and feels like alone. I feel like I can be vulnerable in this way and expose myself in this way and not feel bad about getting criticized about my looks or or whatever it is that like I'm wearing, or whatever that like whatever smack like people talk about, if I can help somebody feel like they're not alone or feel like they can ask for help, I feel like that's really hard to do, and to even like understand their own mental illness and health problems, and to understand and accept it and acknowledge it and try to fix, you know, things that you're struggling with. And I feel like I like seeing people post about mental health before, maybe even a year ago today. I just felt like I personally didn't understand it, you know? And it's something I think I struggled with my whole life. As far as my anxiety goes, depression, I think, was something that came to me at a very young age too, because of like my parents and their relationship and stuff. I broke a nail. And the way it ended and the way it affected me, and you know, I don't think my depression is so bad, in the sense that like I don't want anybody in my life to blame themselves for it. I feel like there's something in my eye. Probably like mascara. Ow. I just got my nose ring done. That hurt. I don't want anybody in my life to blame themselves. Like, I don't want my mom to watch this and feel like, oh, I should have stayed with her dad, you know, because my kids are depressed, or it's affected them so much and this and that. Because it's not my mom's fault, you know, and obviously their relationship ended for a reason, and I don't want to know now, like, oh, like my mom was depressed for all these years and she felt like she had to stay with my dad for whatever reason, you know, and for the kids and stuff, because me suffering from depression isn't something that I would wish on anybody, and everybody you know, suffers differently. So that's something that I want to talk about too. I really think that that's where my depression stemmed from. And I think it made me have a more intense reaction to a lot of other things that kind of make me depressed, because my relationship with my dad changed forever since then, you know? So if you want to blame somebody, I'll blame my dad. But, you know, if you hear that noise, it's Teddy. Teddy, where's your pacifier? I don't know where he put it. He's been running around. No. No. Why are you hurting me? Huh? Don't hurt me. So yeah, I just want to talk about my depression, my anxiety, being diagnosed and re-diagnosed, and how I was affected way before and after both times differently, and how I feel now, and just a lot of things I feel like I can talk about. And I've never sat down with a friend and was like, hey, like my depression's so bad because of this and that, until I was diagnosed, and maybe even then, not until about a month ago or so, I really started sharing with my best friend like how I genuinely felt. It's so hard to like talk about it because one, I feel so grateful I feel so grateful to be in a place where where I can talk about it with somebody and not keep it in my head. You know, that makes me feel a lot better. I cry so much. Because then, like, then I don't feel. You're so silly. Look, I got him a pacifier. Then I don't feel so alone. And I feel so good to be able to talk about it and even like say like, yeah, I have depression, and not feel like one, like I'm just making a joke about it. Like I feel like so many people say like, yeah, like I'm so depressed because like I failed this test, and I'm sure that some people are affected to that extreme because of other reasons, but sometimes like ow 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 Teddy, no, sometimes people don't realize like what it really is, you know, and I feel like they just make it like a joke, or they make it seem like it's just not as serious as it really is, and it is. And I didn't realize that, and I didn't realize how serious and deep it was for me until I went to see a psychologist. No, Teddy, no. And that was really hard too. I didn't think it was gonna be that hard. Talking about it before, like, yeah, you're gonna go see a psychologist and get an evaluation, blah, blah, blah. Like, I didn't think it was that serious. I was like, okay, like, just gonna talk about me, I guess, or I don't really know. Like, I didn't think, it sounds dumb, kinda, but I didn't think that they were gonna ask me all the questions that I was asked. I thought, I'm distracted because he's biting me. I just thought they were gonna ask me about like my daily routine and stuff like that, which she did. But I don't know, she just made everything so real for me. So I don't know if I should talk about these things in separate videos, but I think this video is just gonna be an intro video to where my channel is going. And I think I'm gonna post as is because I just feel like if I cut things out, people are gonna be like, I don't know, maybe, I don't know. I just feel like I have to, and I really don't want to be the person that sits in front of a camera and cries, but I also don't, ow, Teddy, I don't feel like I want to send a message that you can't get in front of the camera and cry, you know? Ow, 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 ow. No, you're biting my finger too, honey. No. No. Let go, please. Let go. Tienes mocos, mijo. Let go. No. He's so crazy. Dude. Be careful with your head, please. But yeah, I'm just gonna post as is raw, 15 minutes, not that big of a deal. I just posted a a picture on my Instagram story asking you guys to ask me questions. So I'm just gonna let those come through and then I'll talk about those things. And I don't know, I just feel like I can make so many videos right now about a lot of things. But yeah, I just hope that this goes well and not in the sense where I'm worried about growing. I just hope that these videos can help somebody in my situation or a similar situation not feel alone or feel better and find help. I haven't started therapy, but I am in the process of finding a therapist. I'm just kind of going through a list that my psychiatrist gave me, and I can talk about that, but I feel like this is a good intro video. So if you have suggestions about things I should talk about, I would really appreciate you sending it to me, whether it's in a DM on Instagram because you don't want to leave a comment, which I totally understand, or a message on here. I don't know if that's a thing. Can you message people on YouTube? I don't know. See, that's like, I don't even know. But I'm going to post this video. And if you're wondering, I got Teddy for emotional support. I feel like he's brought me a lot of joy. And I'll probably make a separate video about this because I think some people think that he's gonna fix everything, and that's not the way it works. So yeah, I'll bring insight on how he's helped me too in my everyday life, and as soon as I had gotten him, yeah. Thanks for watching, dude. Say bye, or not.